The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is
the Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat. You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go. Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk. ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight. And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H? Only one way to find out. That's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for... Figure 4. What? Moves to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Good reflexes from him there.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true. CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world. Looking for something, anything under the ring. The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here. And he is directed into the corner. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle with an uppercut. What's Orton planning here? Belly to belly. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Sanctum. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain. That's going to leave a mark for sure.
And a quick schoolboy.
The champ not letting the ref get to 2.
The ref didn't even get to 2.
And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H. Moving into the ring. Nice backbreaker. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the Animal Hold? Well, Batista looked like a dominating force. You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what it... Here's the pin. And it's Randy Orton, able to stop the count. Not getting a 2 at this point has got to say something.
Oh, Orton sent hard to the outside.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Punk's vulnerable here. Uh-oh. Makes the cover.
Breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us.
A slap.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny. Over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought. It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right. Strong kick. The Animal on the receiving end. Unrelenting triple threat action. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Everything he can do to create space here.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man. All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Neckbreaker! I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen. Stomping right on their face.
Oh, that punch!
Reversal from Batista. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stamford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
What a barrage of stops.
He gets back into the ring. Batista getting the WWE Universe riled up.
And maybe it's just too big of a hill for CM Punk to climb tonight.
And a stop to the gut. Inside out. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Letting everyone know he's got full intent on using that kendo stick.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Face buster.
Taking this fight back into the ring. And he was ready for Orton.
Orton! RKO!
Oh, the steps! You gotta be kidding me!
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Hooked up. DDT.
Booty boot.
And this one is coming down to CM Punk now powers up his opponent. And able to invade the offense. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
He answers right back.
Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
You gotta be kidding me. Punk kicking out at the last millisecond.
Oh my gosh!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stop to the gut.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy!
Boom, what a punch.
Right in the breadbasket.
Here he comes, sliding back.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Stops the count, keeping this match alive. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oof! Randy Orton. Looks like we are going vintage. All the time in the world.
Vintage Randy Orton.
The Viper looking to dig his fangs into the animal. RKO out of nowhere. The champ might have just sealed things.
Kick out. Still has hope.
Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Randy completely dictating the pace here.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
And now unloading